First, we have created a dictionary which contains 5 students' mark details. Now, what we have to do is we have to create a function which should take this marks as input and it should return this results as output. The idea is we have to take each and every mark and we need to compare it with 35. If student 1 has got more than 35 marks in all 5 subjects, we have to declare that he is pass. Otherwise, we have to declare he is fail. Let's see how to do that. First, we have to create a function. Then we need to give some name to our function. I'm giving evaluate. After that, we have to use round bracket. Inside the round bracket, we have to pass argument. Here, we are going to pass only one parameter. So I'm using only one argument. You can give any name. I'm giving A. After that, we have to use colon. Then hit enter. It will make some space. Here we have to mention what our function should do. Our function should do two things. First one is it should take each and every student's details one by one. For that, we are going to use for loop. For student in A. This for loop will take each and every student details from the dictionary. Let's see. I'm printing student. Let's see what we are getting. Oops, we did not get any output. Why we did not get any output? Because we have to call the function. Here we did not call the function. That's why we didn't get any output. Let's call the function. Inside the function, we have to pass marks. Now let's run it. We are getting student 1, student 2, which means we are getting student names. What we want is we want this mark list. How to get this mark list? We can do like this. We can use this student name as key. Let me show you. This will give us this value. Let's see. Now we are getting mark details. Now what we have to do is we have to store this list in a new variable. Let's create a variable individual and I'm storing this list. After that, we have to fetch each and every subject from this list. For that, again we are going to use for loop. For subject in individual. Now let's print it. Let's see what we are getting. Print subject. Now let's run it again. We are getting 35, 68, 78, which means we are getting each and every subject marks. That is what we want. Now what we want to do is we want to compare each and every subject mark with 35. If it is greater than 35, we have to declare that he is pass. Otherwise, we have to declare he is fail. Let's see how to do that. For that, we are going to use if statement. If subject mark is lesser than 35, what we need to do? We need to store the result in dictionary. For that, first we have to create an empty dictionary. Here I am creating an empty dictionary. Results equal to empty dictionary. So if the subject mark is lesser than 35, what we want to do is in result, first we need to store the student name. This is the student name. Then we need to store the result. If the mark is lesser than 35, we need to declare that is failed. After that, we need to break the loop. For that, we can use break keyword. Okay, here what we are doing is if any one of these mark lesser than 35, we have to declare that is failed. Otherwise, if all the 5 subject marks are greater than 35, what we have to declare? We have to declare that is pass. Where we have to mention that? We have to mention here. Else, let's copy this and paste it here. But this should be pass. Then finally we have to print the results, right? Let's print it. results. That's it. Let's run this code. Let's see what we are getting. We have got the result. Student 1 pass, student 2 fail, student 3 pass, student 4 pass, student 5 fail. This is what we add here. Student 1 pass, student 2 fail, student 3 pass, student 4 pass, student 5 fail. We got the same result. This is how we can use function in real time.